welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate you taking the time. So we have another strategy for you. This one was sent in by Asian Rice. I know him as Mitch. He has sent in previous strategies that have worked out really well for us. So would appreciate you giving him a couple of minutes, and obviously me as well. So he's called it 12th 365 contact. 365 comes from how much you need as far as units in a bankroll. But that was also based on $1 units. Now, I can't play $1 units at my casino, and probably there's many of us that are in the same boat. So I had to bump it up to $3 because that's the minimum that I have to apply to. So I went with a 1,095 bankroll based on the math that we're going to progress with. So as you can see here, Mitch put this together as far as the progression if you need to go that far, but you got to be prepared just in case. Now, I'm hoping we don't use anywhere close to 1,095 because it's going to get a little scary if I'm up into the $800 range, to be quite honest with you. But I want to give it a fair shake. And again, it was based on $1 units and a $365 bankroll. So please bear that in mind when you consider this. If you can get away with betting $1 unit, by all means, that would be the way to do it. I've just had to step it up purely and simply because of what the requirements are in my casinos. So with that said, let's get set up and get rolling. And as I said, this is the progression down here all the way through, and then 66 and 78, I didn't have the room. Okay, so all right, so it's based on one double street. Now, Mitch does say, Asian Rice does say that he starts out right at the bottom here with this double street here. And then it's a natural progression until you get a hit. But when you do get a hit, it pays you. That's the beautiful thing. You walk away with your profit. Now, let's see how it plays out, because I would like to win $50. That's what my goal is always is, especially if I'm going to spend 15 minutes or more playing a strategy. I would like to get paid $50 minimum. So my bankroll is 1,095 because I've got 9, 10, 60, oh actually 55, and then the 40. So it gives me 1,095. I've got $3 out here, ready to go. Let's get going, and hopefully we can see if this strategy works out. And again, Mitch, Asian Rice, has been excellent in the past, so I expect nothing but positives. And yes, I have had some luck with this in practice sessions. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be putting it on video. Oh, okay. Wow, I was about to say that would have been beautiful if that had worked out that well. So obviously it's a loser to begin with. So I'm going to put all the losers over here, guys. And then I'm going to go straight to $3 because that's the next step in the progression. We're going to keep it at the same level, right? 1, 1, meaning 3, 3 for me. This progression down at the bottom is based on the $1 unit. So I have to times it by 3 every single time. All right, let's get going. Hopefully we can hit this particular double street in a reasonable amount of progressions. But you've got to be prepared to go. Eventually you're going to win, but you've got to be prepared to go the full length just in case. Okay, all right. Well, see, Mitch knows something that I don't know. So $3, obviously we're going to get paid 5 to 1, right? So that's going to be a straight $15. Nice, very nice. Great start. I'm going to give that one back, take an extra 2, put it on that 3, and call it good. So with that said, I think we've just made $12. I'm going to put it in the tray. Nice. And yes, you could argue, well, you know, and Mitch does say that, you know, once you've done the initial one, you can go anywhere you want. And it's not like something is stopping you from doing that. Mitch just likes to start here. That's, you know, Asian Rice likes to start here. So now you get to choose whatever you want. I'm going to go with my favorite area of the board is right in the center. So let's get going. How long can it go without showing up? I suppose that's the question, right? You've got 6 numbers here. How long can it go without showing up those particular 6 numbers? Well, it can go a long while, but we're hoping that we can capture it somewhere along the line. So let's just see how often we can go without hitting that particular area. So again, we're going to go right back with what we started with, because it's 1, 1, which means 3, 3 to us. So set of greens. All right, let's see what happens. I'm hoping we make money here today so that we can take it to the casino and ultimately make some cash, right? Because that's what all of our goals are. 2. I should have stayed here. What the heck was I thinking? 2, no worries. That's all right. It would have looked too easy if I'd just gone a back-to-back winner like that. So now we're going up to $15, right? Because now we've got to take 3 times 3. What am I doing here? Sorry, that's right. It's just going to be $9, isn't it? My apologies. Boy, I just nearly made a mistake there. So I'm just going to take $9 and go right where I left off. Now, can you change it? Sure, you certainly can. But me, once I make a decision, I'm just going to stay with it. So, all right, yeah, 3 times 3 is 9. That makes it easy. I don't know where I was coming up with 15. Wow, that was odd. Let's get some positive numbers. I know it's not the weekend yet, but I've taken off a day. So my Friday is, wow, look at that. We should have stayed right there, guys, no doubt. So I've got a long weekend coming. So now, next one is 3 6s at 18. Okay, I'm staying right there. I know my numbers are going to come sooner or later. And that was close, actually, guys. It could have been. But patience, I think, is with this one. You've got a lot of steps. Hopefully you don't go to the end, because I'm sure it gets a little scary. But let's just see how this works out. 33. Wow, that was in 16, but that's okay. That was okay, because I want to see how many losses we can go here. So now we're going to go 10. That's going to be $30, right? $30. Let's see how far this one goes. And again, you can change it at any time, but I'm staying right where I'm at. I don't want to miss it, because I know the moment I change something, I'm going to hit a 20. So let's see what we can do. Give me an 18. 27. No go. Okay. 27. Not a winner. So now we're going to 15. So that's $45, right? Boom. $45. Right in the center. Okay. Let's see if we can capture a lucky hit here. $45. Yeah, it adds up pretty quick, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But if you get lucky and actually hit it, you wait and see what the profit is. 8. Okay. No go. That's another loss. So now we're going to 21. So that's going to be $63 if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to take some green for 100. 50, 60, and 3. Where's my 17 and 20? Don't make me wait so long. So we've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And all we want is something right here. Let's see what happens here. I forget what the last number was, guys, but I know it wasn't in my area, but I'm just going to take the dauber down. 19. Look at that. Eventually, you get your money. Right. So we've got $63. And with my trusty calculator, is going to be $313. 63 times 5, $315. Wow, that's powerful. That really is, right? With the way it's laddered. I mean, yeah, you've got to be willing to risk it. There's no doubt. But let's pay it out and see what we got. Let's make sure it's worth it, right? And I think you're going to enjoy what it turns out to be. So 315. So I'm going to take 100 there. 100. That's another 100. 100, 200. 300 and 15. That's a pretty nice sizable hit. Okay, I'm coming down because I want to see where we are with our bankroll. I'm going to give 100, take 100, because remember I took that earlier. And let's see where we are. That's 100. It's 9, 10, 50. I'm going to take another 2 green. Okay, so let's have a look here. 25 and 25. That is $50. 50 bucks. So 9, 10, 11, 11.50. So okay, so let's just make that nice and easy. That's $100 right here, guys. 50 and then 50, 20 and 50. 20 and 20, 25, and then another 25. So trust me, that's $100. So that's actually our bankroll right there. 1,095. 9, 10, 95. Actually, let me make sure it's accurate. That's 9, 10, that's 95. Okay, so this is all profit, guys. That's all profit. Plus this, right? What we won earlier. I'm walking. I'm done. We finally got lucky. You could change it a little bit to not bet quite as much, but you know something? A one hit, when you get up into that, 7 or 8 range, as Mitch indicated, it pays. $219. $219, guys, in that short space of time. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of steps here, and we got up to, I believe it was 21 here. So we were halfway through our steps. Halfway through, and we made this amount of money. Can you imagine if you're risking more, how much more it will pay? But that's fantastic. I like it, Mitch. It's worked out for me. Normally it's hitting around about the 6 to 15 mark for me in practice session. I will take this. We will play it at this level, and we will discuss what we make when we get there. What we get, because this one's gonna be a little bit different because it's not a dollar unit. It's not a $5 unit, but we will make sure that you get paid. I'm just hoping I get paid. So with that said, I'm not going to go too far else with it, guys, because the truth is, I've made enough. That one hit puts me right where I want to be. I'm happy. So thank you, Mitch. Really appreciate it. And again, Mitch, any of the changes that I made, please comment and kind of give us some guidance on that. Again, thank you to everyone. And please enjoy the video of me being at the casino playing this strategy. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Okay, let's make some money. Thank you, Mitch, for sending this in. I just lost the first $3. You guys caught the back end of that. So we're working with one double street, and we're going to use the progression that Mitch, Asian Rice, gave us, and hopefully we can turn it into a winner just like we did in practice, where we made over 200 bucks. That would be the goal. Let's see if we can get there. At the moment, I've got $600, 615 bucks in the as far as credit. I can put a few more hundred in there if we need it. Hopefully we don't need it, because this one's a $1,095 bankroll. But we will go there if we have to. Hopefully we don't need to, but that's just the way it is. Let's try and get an early winner. 16. Okay.
16. Red.
All right. So now we go to $6, $9, remember? And I'm going to change it up a little bit, guys. I want to go right where I remember I did in the center of the board. Yeah, you know what's going to happen now, right? It's going to come over here.
5, 4,
We're going to see.
3, 2, 1. No more bets.
So we lost three, and now we're betting 9. That's the next step. So it's 1, 1, 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 23.
The winning number is 23.
It's close,
Red.
but no cigar.
New bets, please.
So now next one is going to be 6. 3 6s, 18.
Five, 4.
So it's going 1, 1, 3, and now we're on 6.
No more bets.
Next would be 10. Next one would be 15, and then 21. We will see. Look at that.
Winning number is
That is beautiful, Mitch. Nice job, man.
new bets, please.
I just made my 50 bucks. Look at that. 600. I had 615 in there. Now we're at 696. Mitch, you and I made some cash. I will get that to you. You just got to tell me your Cash App, and we will get you, because that's as far as I'm concerned, that's a $96 win.
3.
So you get 25% of it, dude. Thanks very much. Catch you later.
Bet.